Good morning, students, families, friends, and honored guests. Welcome to this special occasion. Please be seated. Trustees, esteemed faculty, distinguished guests, graduating candidates, and members of the Lawrence Technological University community. It is with immense pride and joy that I officially open the 98th commencement exercises for Lawrence Technological University. Today, we gather here on Lawrence Tech's beautiful campus to celebrate the achievements of our graduating class. At the same time, we are joined virtually by thousands of viewers from across the nation and around the world. To our global audience, welcome and thank you for sharing this momentous day with us. To our graduates, this is your day, a day you have worked tirelessly for, through challenges and triumphs, determination and growth. Today marks the culmination of your hard work, and we could not be prouder of you. Congratulations on this truly remarkable achievement. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce our Master of Ceremonies, Professor Glenn Bauer, Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, who will guide us through today's ceremony. Please join me in giving him a warm welcome.
Thank you, President Soap. At this time, please rise and join in singing our national anthem, presented by LTU's Pep Band. Please be seated. Thank you, Director Case and band members, for that wonderful rendition and for your music prior to the procession. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our platform party by their position within the university. Will the platform party please rise when called upon and then take their seats afterwards? Members of the Board of Trustees. The deans, honored guests, and then officers of the university. All of us are here to recognize, celebrate, and honor the class of 2025 in front of family and friends. We are so proud of you for accomplishing this life-changing endeavor. I would like to recognize our graduating veterans and other members of our armed forces. Those graduates are identified wearing red, white, and blue honor pins. Would all active military personnel, reservists, all veterans of the class of 2025, and in the audience, please stand We are grateful for your service. Thank you. The Senior Class Gift Campaign, led by the Student Philanthropy Council, gives graduates the opportunity to leave a legacy by making a gift to support fellow students. We're grateful that so many are paying it forward to future students. Thank you. Many of these student donors can be recognized by the royal and light blue philanthropy cord they're wearing to signal their participation. And now I'd like to ask Dr. Tarek Soap, President of Lawrence Technological University, to return to the lectern and share a message with the class of 2025.
Today, we are proud to welcome the members of the class of 2025 as prestigious Lawrence Tech alumni. Other alumni have gone on to make a remarkable difference in their industries and in the world. You too will do the same. It is clear the world you face today has many challenges. However, as you know from your studies, great challenges create unforeseen opportunities. Previous LTU alumni have made significant contributions to creating a better future. Alumni have been involved in the space program, advances in energy, re-envisioning aircraft and automobiles, and designing our infrastructure and other aspects of our built environment. LTU alumni have also led remarkable advancements in computing and developed many consumer products we all use today, every day. As a testament to the theory and practice hands-on interdisciplinary education LTU offers, many are engaged as entrepreneurs in the startup and leadership of successful new ventures. Today, you too join this distinguished group of alumni. When you selected LTU as a stepping stone for your future, you took into consideration many of our respected attributes. Lawrence Tech is one of only 13 independent technological comprehensive doctoral universities in the United States, out of more than 6,000 institutions of higher learning. That puts us in a rarefied position, one that is recognized by numerous studies and rankings. PayScale lists Lawrence Tech among the nation's top 11% of universities for highest alumni salaries. Forbes and the Wall Street Journal ranks LTU among the nation's top 10%. US News and World Report lists us as a best value school, as well as one of the top performers on social mobility, and in the top tier of the best Midwest colleges. We are ranked amongst the top 100 universities in terms of return on tuition investment. The prestigious Brookings Institute ranks LTU as the 5th highest college amongst our peers across the country in providing value-added attributes and enhancing alumni earning. Furthermore, LTU continues to enjoy the highest average salary upon graduation amongst all universities, private and public, in the state of Michigan, in addition to virtually 100% placement success for its graduate. This year, LTU has been recognized by the Carnegie Foundation for the first time in its 93-storied history to be a research university, which is something that we are immensely proud of. Your hard work, coupled with Lawrence Tech's experiential learning approach and industry-savvy faculty, we're preparing you for achievements in our competitive world. Congratulations, graduates. Today marks the beginning of a journey where your dreams meet boundless possibilities. Carry forward the strength, knowledge, and values you've cultivated here at LTU. Hold your head high, for you have achieved greatness, and the future is yours to shape. go forth boldly and make this world better, brighter, and above all, uniquely yours. Congratulations again. We are incredibly proud of you. Job well done.
It's my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Negin Farsad. Negin is an award-winning filmmaker, comedian, writer, and political satirist who has made a career of challenging stereotypes and combating Islamophobia with humor. She's a critically acclaimed filmmaker and has earned a humanitarian award from the Arab American Institute. Negin is also the author of How to Make White People Laugh and the host of the podcast Fake the Nation, where she blends sharp wit with thoughtful social commentary. She regularly appears on NPR's Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me and Star Talk with Neil deGrasse Tyson, showing her ability to connect with a wide audience. With dual master's degrees from Columbia University in African American Studies and Public Policy, Negin brings a thoughtful, informed perspective to everything she does. Recognized as one of the 50th funniest women and one of the 10 best feminist comedians, she's a force both in the comedy world and beyond. Please join me in welcoming Negin Farsad to the podium.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to the university for having me, the president, the provost, the deans of every college. Everyone has been so incredible, and I'm just very impressed with Lawrence Technological University, and I love a campus that isn't afraid of bagpipes. So that's been really incredible. Now, when I asked several administrators to describe the students here, I was expecting them to say stuff like, oh, sometimes they party too hard, but they're good kids. But that's not what they said. Instead, one of them said, oh, they're all about robots. And yet another said, they love robots, but I promise it's not in a weird way. And I was like, I didn't think it would be in a weird way, but now that you're saying it, of course, that's what I'm thinking. And while other college seniors are busy, perfecting drunk Jenga or beer pong, you guys can't stop winning awards in engineering and self-driving vehicle competitions, which makes you guys this sort of wonderful, complicated, and beautiful combination of weird and really nerdy. In fact, yes, a round of applause. Right before we walked on stage, I asked the president how he would describe the student body, and he said to me, we're geeks, and we're very comfortable with that. And so it comes from on high. Now, you might know me from stand-up or from my movies, but what they mentioned about me that I think is unusual for a comedian is that I not only went to college, but I followed that up with 2 master's degrees, one in African American Studies and another in Public Policy, because you need both of those to be a comedian. So I have sat where you sit 3 separate times, wearing 3 slightly different gowns and hats, and I remember most being relieved that I didn't have to suck in my stomach when we were taking photos, right? Because the gown does that work for you. I also remember being worried about my parents because I could never predict how they would embarrass me. I just knew that it was coming. Parents, be careful with yourselves today. And look, so as a comic, do I have 3 degrees that I don't use? Absolutely. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. Because, yes, okay, I learned a lot in class, like how to solve calculus theorems or about 18th century agrarian economics. But more than that stuff, it was on a college campus that I learned how to make small talk, how to make friends, how to get along with people I don't agree with. I learned what motivated me, what made me angry, what made me jump for joy. I learned how to make a grilled cheese sandwich on a hot plate. And it was in college that I voted in my first elections and where I made my first bong out of an apple, which was my version of making a robot. Now, it's also on a college campus where I first learned the art of protest to change campus policies, and that's something that I've used my entire life. And let me give you an example. First, I should point out that I'm an Iranian American Muslim, like all of you. And years ago, I rounded up a bunch of Muslim American comedians in a nonviolent way, and we went around touring the country doing stand-up in states like Alabama, Tennessee, Mississippi, places where they love the Muzzies. And we called the show "The Muslims Are Coming." We filmed the entire experience, interviewed people like Jon Stewart and Rachel Maddow to wax hilarious about Islamophobia, and we turned it into a movie. Now, when that movie first came out on Netflix, we wanted to promote it by putting up posters in the New York City subway system, which is operated by the MTA, the Metropolitan Transit Authority. Now, we worked with the MTA on everything about these posters, right? From the font, to the color, to the word usage. Apparently you can't use the word poop or penis, so that cut out like half of our material. And after 5 months of back and forth with the MTA, they decided to ban our posters, saying that they were too political. Now, just to give you an idea, these were funny posters about Muslims, and some had ridiculous facts on them. For example, one of them said, "Fact, grown-up Muslims can do more push-ups than baby Muslims." Another said, "The ugly truth about Muslims, they have great frittata recipes." So either frittatas are deeply politically fraught for the MTA, or the mere mention of Muslims in a positive light was seen as political, but it isn't. So we sued the MTA. A couple of dirtbag comedians took on a major New York State agency for the right to put up funny posters about Muslims, and after a year and a half of a legal battle, the comedians won. Thank you. My favorite little detail about the case is that we sued under the name of my production company, Vaguely Qualified Productions. So forever in the annals of New York City legal history, there is a case called Vaguely Qualified versus the state of New York. But it was in college where I learned that you can take on institutions and you can win. And as a comedian, I'm not always in court. Sometimes I'm doing gigs. And I want to share another story. This one time, I was performing in Centralia, Washington, not, a few hours outside of Seattle. And when I arrived at the theater, I found a group of about 25 people standing outside protesting me. Now, they thought I was going to convert everyone to Islam. By the way, just by coming to this ceremony, you have all converted to Islam. Welcome. But it started raining outside. It's at the Pacific Northwest, and of course it was going to do that, and we've all seen Twilight, and you know what happens when it gets dark. So I went up to them and I said, "Hey, thanks so much for protesting me. Like, I'm so flattered. In a weird way, you're my biggest fans because you spent money on poster board. But it's raining outside, so why don't you guys come in and watch the show? You can sit in the back, and then when the show's done, you can come right back out and keep protesting me." And they thought about it, and then they were like, "Well, no, actually, no, but like maybe we'll sit in the lobby." And I was like, "Yeah, definitely, sit in the lobby and get out of the rain." And the producers were so embarrassed that this was happening. And I was like, no, don't be embarrassed. I have every right to perform here, and they have every right to protest me. And sometimes we forget how extraordinary that is. So we both kept our cool, expressed ourselves, and let our rights play out with dignity. And in the end, we both won. I always like to remember that people are not institutions. They deserve a little patience and a little grace. Now, I know you're graduating into a metric ton of uncertainty. I know you're nervous that a billionaire is gonna colonize the sun, or that there's gonna be some kind of new federal regulation requiring everyone to wear capri pants, or that the next day there's gonna be some sort of tariff on capri pants. And sometimes it feels like the uncertainty is just here to break you. But as Americans, we are great at uncertainty. take my parents, for example. They came here from Iran. Now, what do you think when you think of the Islamic Republic of Iran? You think spring break, you think wet t-shirt contests, you think imams doing body shots. Oh my God, I wish. It is deeply not like that. So my parents left Iran to come to America with no money. They couldn't speak the language, and they didn't know anyone here. But they overcame their uncertainty and eventually ended up raising me in the desert of Southern California. My high school was over 50% Mexican, and most people just thought being Iranian was another way of saying I was Mexican. Now, years later, I'm married to a black man. My husband was beset with uncertainty because he was orphaned as a child and actually raised by a set of white Polish Catholic grandparents. Early when we were dating, we were going to his family's house for Thanksgiving, and my husband was nervous about them meeting me because apparently every Thanksgiving they have like a healthy anti-Muslim rant, presumably after giving thanks, but before the pie, right, because they're not monsters. But they were lovely, and I loved them. And when the time came, they transitioned away from doing an anti-Muslim rant to doing an anti-environmentalism rant, which, not great, but that's their flexibility, and it's how they show their love. I also had to deal with some of that stuff because on my side, my immigrant parents were just, let's just say, uncertain about my choice in a mate. My mom was like, when I told her I was getting serious with a black guy, she was like, we obviously do not hate black people, but why are you dating black people that we obviously do not hate? But they met him, and they love him, and he's like the son they never had, except for they do have a son. Now, me, an Iranian American, and my black husband have a kid. She's obviously a Bleranian. And I get a kick out of seeing my husband's white Polish Catholic family hanging out with black and Iranian people because our entire family is a miracle that can only exist here in America, in spite of its uncertainty. And try as they might to make us forget, uniquely incredible things still happen in this country. So, you can clap at that. The little frisson of pride coming through. So don't let uncertainty ruin these joyful years. Take advantage of this time in your life. Sit around talking for hours with your friends because there will be a time when you have too many responsibilities to do that. Eat snacks past midnight because there will be a time when your body won't digest food after 6 p.m. and it comes fast. There's gonna be a time when you pretend to understand a meme someone just sent you. There's gonna be a time when you prefer sleep to a night out, and one day you'll be using slang like raw dogging, and you won't know that the meaning has changed. But now is the time for your energetic, joyful years. Go out, go to the club, go to the bar, go to the beach, go bowling, have sex in a bathroom, be around each other. And it's in the middle of in the middle of karaoke, singing with friends who are tone deaf that you'll get an idea. It's when you're hungover, shamefully eating an Egg McMuffin that you'll hatch a plan. Because right now, being cheerful and in community is an act of hope, and it's an act of defiance. So let me try and wrap up by saying this. Learning doesn't stop today. It kind of goes on forever. I learned something about myself at every degree and every stage of my life. In fact, I learned a lot by having a kid. And I should note, I speak to my kid in Farsi because I'm trying to radicalize her. It's a 2-person sleeper cell. Right now, it's mostly the sleeper part because she still naps. So she speaks Farsi. My daughter also speaks Spanish because she's in a bilingual school. And she speaks English with her dumb dad who only speaks one language. And one day, when she was maybe 13 months old. We were at the playground, and she goes down the slide by herself, and I wanted to go tell her in Farsi, "I'm proud of you." And as I go to tell her that, I realize, oh my God, I don't know how to say "I'm proud of you" in Farsi, which suggests that in the 18 years I lived with my parents, they never once had occasion to say, "I'm proud of you." I had to call my cousin. She had to think about it. She had to dig up an ancient poem by Rumi with a phrase that somehow sort of sounds like "I'm proud of you." It's just not something Iranians say. It's not like the Ayatollah Khomeini was out there being like, "I'm proud of you." You know what I mean? It was just a phrase that got taken out with the sanctions. And so they never told me they were proud of me, and now I'm a comedian. So my parenting advice is, if you want a comedian, withhold. You know what I mean? They don't need to hear the compliments. But, so in case you had immigrant parents like mine, and considering this is America, you probably did, let me be clear. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for getting up and getting it done when instead you wanted to sleep in. I'm proud of you for choosing a class that you didn't feel like taking, but you knew it was good for you. I'm proud of you for making robots that will power our future, even though moments ago some random comedian was up here making fun of them. I'm proud of you for looking at the news and saying, "Sorry, news, I gotta graduate from college, so you're not gonna bring me down today." And from here, you'll keep making us proud by teaching, by engineering, building schools, founding companies, solving the next pandemic, inventing things we can't even imagine right now. You'll make us proud by running for office. None of it will be easy, but along the way, you'll be tough on institutions that deserve it, and you'll be gentle with individuals who need it. And one day, you'll think back and be like, "Damn, that one speaker, she was right. We're really good at uncertainty. Plus, she's really cool, and I will never, ever forget her for all of my days." And so to the class of 2025, I say, I'm proud of you, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Negin, for those inspirational words. So I now invite Dr. Richard Heist, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost, to please come forward to acknowledge the candidates.
Thank you, Glenn. Mr. President, I wish to present to you and our trustees and officers of the Academy the May class of 2025. Will all the graduates please rise now? The faculty find that the candidates listed in the printed program have completed or will have completed in the near future the requirements for graduation. It is therefore the recommendation of the faculty of this university that the degree appropriate to the program completed be conferred upon each of these students.
Thank you, Provost Heist. Now I welcome President Soap to the lectern to confer the degrees.
Thank you. Honored graduates, the education you have received at Lawrence Tech is valuable to you, your family, and the world. It will help shape your future in a variety of ways, as our esteemed speaker, Megan, has mentioned. You met the challenges that our faculty set forth for you, and you have triumphed on the path of academic achievement. Today and always, you have earned our admiration and esteem. Therefore, as the president of Lawrence Technological University, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the great state of Michigan, the Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the faculty and administration of this university, I hereby confer upon you the degrees appropriate to the programs you have completed. At this time, you may all turn your tassel to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. We are very proud of you. Congratulations.
Students, you may be seated. We ask the guests of the graduates to remain seated, and please defer your applause until all diplomas have been given within each college as indicated in the program. I now call Professor Carl Daubman, Dean of the College of Architecture and Design, to come forward.
At this time, I, along with the faculty of the College of Architecture and Design, wish to recognize the candidates in the College of Architecture and Design. Candidates, when your program is called, please rise and remain standing. Master of Architecture, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Game Art, Bachelor of Fine Arts in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Interior Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Bachelor of Science in Industrial Design, Bachelor of Science in Transportation Design, Graduate Certificate in Building Information Modeling and Computer Visualization. Graduates, please return to your seats. Faculty marshals, you may now bring the candidates forward. And I'll also introduce all graduates to the college after this session for a reception.
Ryan Patrick Lorraine. Matthew L. Ryder. Jack David Steibel. With distinction, Catherine Ann Satulo. Amitesh Sarita Kumar. With distinction, Aaron Thomas Stunson, Jr. With distinction, Samuel William Laura. Michaela S. Goodman. With distinction, Matthew David DiMaggio. Magna cum laude, Samantha Gorzinski. Liliana Leitner. With distinction, Eric Martin Van Amstel. With distinction, Abigail Christine Sarby.
Abigail, congratulations. Nicely done.
Summa cum laude, Caitlin Wallowik.
Congratulations. Well done.
With distinction, Daniel John Makovac III. With distinction, Natalia Magdalena Seibert. With distinction, Jack Anthony Manella. With distinction, Autumn Renee Pop.
Autumn, congratulations. Well done.
Aaron Joseph Isaac.
Aaron, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Lauren Alabaspur. With distinction, Navanita Krishna Vadakundala. With distinction, F.T. McCooley. Summa cum laude, Alyssa Catherine Evanson. With distinction, Ty James Surgett. With distinction, Alberto Morera Navarro. With distinction, Jacob Anthony Burke. With distinction, Jacob Aaron Fredrickson. With distinction, Riley K. Walters. With distinction, Victoria Ida Adamkitis. With distinction, Alina Oana, Asnaga. Thank you. With distinction, Robin Scott.
Robin, congratulations. Well done.
With distinction, Caitlin Rose Singleton. With distinction, Autumn Rose Hendrickson. Summa cum laude, Alexander Sasho Dimchevsky.
Alexander, nicely done. Congratulations.
Jacob Christopher Heyer.
This is with distinction, by the way. They didn't turn in.
With distinction, Joseph Witherow.
Joseph, congratulations. Well done. Good handshake. I like that. All right.
With distinction, Brandon Michael Keener.
Brandon, congratulations. Nicely done, man.
Magna cum laude, Matthew Michael Kempa.
Matthew, congratulations. Well done.
Summa cum laude, Nathan Charles Jaco.
Nathan, congratulations. Nicely done.
Magna cum laude, Hutton Lee Gordon.
Congratulations. Thank you. Well done. All right. Good man.
Megan Sue Miller. Andrew Theodore Collier.
Andrew, congratulations. Well done, man. Good job.
Cum laude, Leah Alicia Williams.
Leah, congratulations. Well done.
Magna cum laude, Hannah S. Miller.
Hannah, congratulations. My grandmother's.
Cum laude, Zainab Z. Sali.
Congratulations to you. Very good.
Brianna Marie Ely.
Congratulations. Well done.
With distinction, Autumn Grace Maley.
Autumn, congratulations. Nicely done. Very good.
Louis Michael Prezioso.
Congratulations. Good job.
With distinction, Matthew Patrick Cardoasha. Cardoash, sorry. With distinction, Alana Reese Morris. Keegan Shriver McLean. Magna cum laude, Olivia Marie Wilson. Magna cum laude, Brooke Lynn Neal. Magna cum laude, Ashley Elizabeth Schneer. Magna cum laude, Haley Rose Denha. Cum laude, Audrey Megan Boudreau. With distinction, Sally Ayoub Sabri El Sols. With distinction, Kona Nicole Peterson. Alexandra Hernandez. With distinction, John Du Lee. With distinction, Megan Maria Daly. Dane Mitchell Peterson with distinction. Andrea Leah Williams. Cum laude, Gonzalo Fernanda Gallo. Shane Wizoon. Cum laude, Miranda K. Plati. Summa cum laude, Logan Michael Caruso. Summa cum laude, Gavin Paul Weber. Cum laude, Madison Lee Clark. With distinction, Cassidy Elizabeth Godin. Kyle Nicholas Sane. Corbin Ryan Washington. Cum laude, Justin Ruyak. Summa cum laude, Catherine Michelle Collins. Summa cum laude, Selena Elizabeth Kenward. Adam Thomas Kramer. With distinction, Caitlin Rebecca Pickert. Summa cum laude, Shelby Elizabeth Ray. Alexandra Susan Calio.
Thank you.
Lindsay Ann Hubler.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Abigail Ryan Zambic. Magna cum laude, Erica Elizabeth Reed. Francesca Vera Shala. With distinction, Jameson Levi Dwarshais. Mackenzie Marie Stark. Cum laude, David Yakovich. Marshall Nathan Meyer. Joshua Edward Mead. Summa cum laude, Jacqueline Marino Saegco. Magna cum laude, Maya Dandashli. Madison Ann Morris. Haura Osman, magna cum laude. Cum laude, Gloriana Melia Sachiko Sua. Cum laude, Lauren Nicole Fife. Summa cum laude, Nolan Timothy Barrios. Karen Marie Saylor. Magna cum laude, Caitlin Elizabeth O'Mara. Summa cum laude, Carter Jacob Moberg. Ian Christopher Llanos. Summa cum laude, Matthew Jacob Pellegrino. Adam Michael Coomer. Magna cum laude, Leonard Georges. Summa cum laude, Jacob Jackson. Cum laude, Jackie Elizabeth Marshall. Magna cum laude, Michael Anthony Geraci. Summa cum laude, James Paul Hoppy. Kobe Matthew Miller. Carlos Alfredo Loya Miranda. Cum laude, Alberto Loya Miranda. Vance Arnold. Diana Mansour. Lydia Polis. Patricia Jessica Pochea. Summa cum laude, Alyssa Ann Orlando. Cum laude, Alan Mitchell Daniloff. Cum laude, Jack Austin Kehoe. Jacob Lawrence Mosheri. With distinction, Alexander Mark Lundy. Cum laude, David Gale. Magna cum laude, Ethan J. Schilling. Summa cum laude, Amelie Elizabeth Pachter. Summa cum laude, Vincent Gabriel Hansel. Summa cum laude, Margaret Evelyn Hansen. Summa cum laude, Elizabeth Ann Hartman. Colin Scott McConan.
I now call Dr. Patrick Nelson, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, to come forward.
Thank you, Dean Bauer. At this time, I, along with the amazing faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, wish to recognize the candidates in the College of Arts and Sciences. Candidates, when I call out your degree program, please stand and remain standing. Masters of Science in Artificial Intelligence, Masters of Science in Computer Science, Bachelors of Arts in Media Communication, Bachelors of Science in Computer Science, Bachelors of Science in Data Science, Bachelors of Science in Chemistry, Bachelors of Science in Mathematical Sciences, Bachelors of Science in Media Communications, Bachelor of Science in Molecular and Cell Biology, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Technological Humanities, Associates of Arts in Media Arts and Production, Associates of Science in General Studies, and Undergraduate Certificate in Technical and Professional Communications. Graduates, please return to your seats. Faculty marshals, you may now bring the candidates forward. Thank you.
Logan Michael Miller. Sadina Jean Abdu. Summa cum laude, Rachel Terumi Iha. Magna cum laude, Larissa Lorena Mercado. Cum laude, Alexander Michael Ortwine. Cum laude, Mokong Alex Yang. Summa cum laude, Nicholas Lee Sparks. Summa cum laude, Christina Alstrup Auner. Cum laude, Isabella Grace Amadori. Jaden Anthony Rembert.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Devon Jamar Bentley. Micah Groon. Dorian Carnell Weathersby. Magna cum laude, Connor David Cooper. Alejandro Raul Roland. Ryan Emerson Nowak. Cum laude, Ziad Michal. Jacqueline Noel Albo. Cum laude, Ayla Isabel Ebo. Summa cum laude, Malia Jalise May.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Zainab Galim Jankier. Summa cum laude, Aaron Thomas Wisniewski. Summa cum laude, Jada Fati Harris. Summa cum laude, Derek Vincent D'Arcy. Cum laude, Athena Lane Chapman. Summa cum laude, Samantha Seifert. Summa cum laude, Carly A. Polonis. Magna cum laude, Emma Rose Elinsky. Summa cum laude, Zariab Kouasmi. Cum laude, Ira Alex Carter. Robert Oliver Lamy. Cum laude, Evan T. Wheeler. Magna cum laude, Guillermo Garcia Disela Rodriguez. You didn't write the last one. Ethan Douglas Harkins. Summa cum laude, Igri Fishta. Jing Dai. Magna cum laude, Roman Alexander Higginson. Summa cum laude, Mylan E. Yostis. Timmerlin Toribikov. Ohas Raganiv. Keja Yasser Udin. Badranath Reddy Kusagandla. Yaswanth Reddy Akidi. Krishmaram Bavesh. Bhargava Sai Gudikandlula. Mayurat Abdulayeva. Neela Yashenti. Aruna Chikmari Gauda. Prem Kumar Jami. Uha Ratna Sudha Achanti. Hemant Venkade Indurthi. Herve Jumbi. David Michael Sapp. Adilat Timirgali. Cooper Frank Juleson. Milana Muratova. Upander Gugulotu. Summa cum laude, Connor J. Nowak. Nandini Nataraj. Yurashi Tucker. Yesha Patel. Vanch Savani. Gaurav Rana. Tamariz Mirzagali. Adi Moldashev.
I now call Dr. Mary Scutton, Dean of the College of Health Sciences, to come forward.
At this time, I, along with the faculty of the Colleges of Health Science, wish to recognize the candidates in the College of Health Sciences. Candidates, when your degree program is called, please rise and remain standing. Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies, Bachelor of Science in Allied Health Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Graduates, please return to your seats. Faculty, marshals, you may now bring the candidates forward.
No, I need that one. Maria Algahim. Taufik. Laura Brigida Carmo. Emma Slavika Skapanovich. Laura Nasser. Alexia Sheena. Hannah Al-Jabari. Rochelle Grace Quirker. Latiana P. Andrews. Diana Atisha.
Quinn Douglas Purdue.
Jaden Conrad, magna cum laude. Summa cum laude, Sarah Kathleen Marasco. Summa cum laude, Neela Rose Wilson. Cum laude, Logan Michael Walker. Sydney Marie Schneerstein. Cum laude, Angela Jerice Scott. Artesia L. Anderson. Summa cum laude, Hannah Lee Ann Ossenmacher. Cum laude, Riley Jane O'Connell. Magna cum laude, Rachel Elizabeth Rochon. Keegan, how's it going? Summa cum laude, Keegan Alexander Rundle. Ahmad Haj Hassan. James William Wellington. Alec Ronald Johnson. Ali Shim. Natalie Toronto Seaton. Carmen Irene Comanero Mahmood. Raven Rita Sema. Nadine Neil Abro. Sarah Bassam Ali. Jyoti Uden. Rabab Haider Kusan.
Congratulations, graduates, on your achievement. This is your moment. I now ask Mr. Kevin Finn, Vice President for Philanthropy and Alumni Engagement, to come forward.
It is my pleasure to introduce Brianna Stoughton, who completed her Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering at Lawrence Tech in 2023. Brianna serves as a committee member for the LTU Alumni Association, and after completing her degree at LTU, she started her career in aerospace and is currently an engineer at William International. Brianna.
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations, graduates. It is great to be here to celebrate your achievement. Be proud of what you've achieved. Sorry. And be even prouder of what is yet to come. Although it seems like a chapter of your life is ending, you will soon discover that commencement isn't an end. It's a new beginning in your life as LTU alumni. As you prepare to take on the world, there are just a few things I want you to remember. First, where it all began. The day you first visited Lawrence Tech. Second, the times you wanted to give up, but didn't, because you are a true blue devil. And most importantly, those who supported you. Your family, faculty, and friends. Finally, welcome to the LTU Alumni Association. Membership is free, so make sure to stay in touch, attend an event, come to a game, volunteer, and stay involved. Remember where it all started. I hope to see you on campus again soon. Speaking of seeing you, keep an eye on your email for your personalized video of your special moment today. We hope you will always remember and celebrate your achievement. I can't wait to see where the future takes you. And to the parents in the audience, I want to mention a fantastic opportunity. Today, you can purchase raffle tickets for a chance to win a 2-year lease on a brand new 2025 Ford Bronco Sport. Tickets are $100, and all proceeds go to scholarships for deserving students. The drawing will be held on May 17th at LTU's second Scholarship Gala. This could be an incredible graduation gift for your amazing student. You can purchase tickets right outside at the LTU alumni tent. However, the reason we're here today, congratulations again to all of you and our newest alumni. I'm so proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. And now, our president, Dr. Tariq Soap.
Thank you, sir. So I just want to remind you about the Ford Bronco. No, I'm just kidding. Couldn't resist. Thank you, Professor Bauer. First, I'd like you to give a hand to our platform party. Thank you all for our deans, for the provost. Thank you. I would like to also acknowledge the presence of our President Emeritus, Dr. Virender Mudgal. Dr. Mudgal, could you please stand up? In closing, let me again emphasize how important family and friends of our graduates have been in supporting them. Would family and friends please rise so we can acknowledge these great supporters? Please. Thank you. Please have a seat. Thank you. We also need to recognize another group of dedicated individuals who have played critical roles in the academic growth and success of our graduating class. Please join me in acknowledging the Lawrence Tech faculty and staff. Please rise. Thank you. We were all put on this earth for a reason. Education and experience help refine our skills and define ourselves. You have had challenges during your time here at LTU, and you have risen to the challenge and became stronger and wiser. You now will carry that strength and wisdom with you wherever you go. In your college life, you demonstrated hard work, integrity, ambition, and courage. These attributes will serve you well in the days and years ahead. As former Secretary General of the United Nations and Nobel Peace Prize recipient Kofi Annan once said, "Knowledge is power, information is liberating, education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family." We know that you are poised for progress. Indeed, many of you already have made differences to society through your internships and co-ops and are walking into the future with jobs in hand. We look forward to charting your progress as you become integral global citizens of the world. Please continue to participate in the life of your university. LTU is your second family, and as many thought leaders have noted, we are stronger when we work together. LTU's future students will benefit from your wisdom and your leadership. You have learned interdisciplinary concepts. These will prepare you for your future careers and will allow you to see how diverse concepts can be connected. This foundation will lead you down different roads of discovery. You have started on your journey to making the future better for yourselves, your families, the communities you live in, and the world at large. This is absolutely your moment. Congratulations to all of you.
All right, this concludes our program of celebration and commencement. Good luck and best wishes for continued success in all that you do. All audience members are asked to remain seated until our platform party, the faculty, the students in the recessional have exited the field house. Then we invite you to go outside, link up with your graduate, and enjoy the day as they show you the campus.